Take, no more high voltage in Trevor's Infinite Horizons. I'm gonna be leaving in a few minutes to go eat and find my tripod, and Lasha will be talking about some things about Charlie Kirk. Also, um, we will be discussing about our future of our channels, computer-wise.
Yeah. Did you want to sing some of the um, American anthem, Mr. Detroit? My brother from another mother?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early
Night.
what's brought proudly with him?
That's fantastic. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm cheating like a pumpkin eater. I'm a cheater, pumpkin eater. I'm cheating. I'm cheating, Trevor. Ready? Ready? I'll probably get a copyright. Ready? I get them all the time. Oh, hurry up. What's even going on here? I don't even know. Just hurry up. Here we go. In our songs glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true song will be from far and wide. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Lasha, don't sing. What? Okay. So,
Yeah,
do you know what my theme is about tonight? I have no
Shania Twain.
idea. Well, no, I was thinking for our collaborations that for karaoke Fridays, right? We have to
Mhm.
have a theme. And I thought Shania Twain. I can wear a little midriff and
Yeah, no
I can
singing.
kind
I
of
hope we don't get a
no,
copyright.
I'll you know what I'll wear? You know what outfits I'll wear? I'll wear the ones that where she wears like the baggy yellow pants and stuff. So I'll try to emulate her because I can sing a little bit like Shania Twain as long as I don't marriage Iwana. If I don't have any of that substance, it's interesting how the octave of your voice changes. So I was just thinking today, just having gone through that little trauma that I went through, losing something that was kind of important to me, but I realized that I need to go on different horizons. And you know what? Your channel inspired me, like Trevor's Infinite Horizons. When I looked at your Titanic video, and it's still growing and it has like 100 and how many views it like an unbelievable amount of views because of the way you put it together. You're so talented, Trev.
Yeah.
you know but
So, yeah.
but yeah, if you still want to do the karaoke Fridays, that idea that you had I think is great. And also because we're from different generations. Oh, for those of you that have never been here before, for those of you that are passersby, my name's Lasha. And my channel was called High Voltage for so long. And yeah,
And
that's a
that's so
wrap.
nice. Like, that's a wrap in film production. Lashas
Yeah,
Take 1.
exactly. That's clever. You see, this is what I noticed about your generation. See, Trevor likes my communicative skills when I have the ability to stay out of anxiety. My ability to stay out of anxiety is my amygdala playing tricks on me. So when you can stay in the moment, you don't get anxiety or ADHD. And it's very hard to do that. And it's, yes,
Lasha, are you is there a call
no,
coming
is it
right now?
lagging a bit?
I think my phone.
Mine's a little
Yeah,
low
I
battery too.
good.
So today I wanted to talk about freedom because I'm not going through the trauma that I went through for 8 years. I just can't do it. And I told Trevor, now, Trevor is the only person in the world that I've ever met that can imitate me. And if you want to find some really funny videos and his stage performance on Trevor's Infinite Horizons, you must subscribe to this channel. And I also call you to arms today, Trevor, because I think that us small YouTubers should get together and join a clan. Join ya. Join us. Join us. Be
Yes,
brave.
America and Canadian.
We can do it. We don't need Elons. If all of us stuck
Yes.
together, us YouTubers, I don't want YouTube to turn into mainstream media gobbledygook, you know?
Yes.
And it's so
Mhm.
hard to keep people's attention. Do you know that 6 million people try to start a YouTube channel every day? And most people that join, it's the first time they've ever seen your channel. So it's like you have to talk really quick. Like one thing I want to say about
I
Charlie
haven't
Kirk is I was
uploaded.
watching Charlie Kirk's debate with Cambridge and this girl from Oxford, and she had like a tier level of education, and
Yeah,
she was talking
I
so
have.
fast that I couldn't understand what she was saying. And she was talking, and she was talking about a construct in society because she was talking about transgender, and she was using a tattoo and an arm and a construct, and then it led into femininity, and then she was talking about femininity of men. And she was talking so fast I couldn't understand what she was saying.
I can probably say that is just as fast of how we met. Should I try?
Try.
All right. So
What happened?
very kind. So I subscribed to her channel because I thought she was pretty funny in her mind. And also we started to go on live streams and we started to communicate. But Lasha didn't know me at that much at that rate. Then Lasha, she kept Matthew Perry error. And after that, we kept making the live streams
And
and she
then
made me
she
the
got messed up
moderator.
with
And
Andrew
then after that,
Tate.
she asked how old I was. And then she almost kicked me off the channel. And then Lasha later got a strike from Andrew Tate because Andrew Tate is a very low because Andrew Tate got her a strike, and then that made our channel have a bit more likes. And then after that, we started doing live streams on YouTube to,
You're like, y-
and then we met Sarah RC and Saucy, and then we
that
also
was
had
cute.
a great
That
time
was
TV.
actually really good. And you know what? You rhymed it. So what we'll have to do is go through the transcript and we'll tweak the transcript of that little rap that you just did and we'll make it even better. Oh, I have to blow up my bed. Hang on a minute. I know, I've got to blow up my bed. Trevor, wait.
What's in your bed?
You know
Just
what
air?
happened? You know what happened?
Lasha, you should get a new bed next, aside from the couch. You know, your couch looks great, by the way.
Oh, yeah, let's show the viewers that this. I look, you know what? I look like the richest poor person sometimes, I swear. All right, you know why I have this bed? I have this bed because
Yeah, I think I
Sophie
scared
Ann
other people away.
Sophie Ann um, passed away on my mattress, and you know how she passed away, and we don't need to talk about it.
Yeah,
But thank
yeah,
you.
that was back during jail.
It was terrible, and it was during Jill and Tyler era, and I don't want to talk
Yeah.
about it.
In
Okay,
math, I
so
got a
this is
question on a worksheet about Jill. I thought about I was like the Joe that lived in Lasha's house.
Yeah, I know, eh? So anyway, so this is the new digs, and I don't know, have you seen the way, yeah, you saw the way I did it. It
There's the couch that looks so comfortable, like just sitting there in the winter
No, it is,
watching
and
over
you
the
know why
snowy
that
mountains.
blanket's there? The blanket's here so that I don't mess up the white couch. You know what? It was only $225, and whoever bought and they took it to
Does it
Habitat
smell weird?
for Hu Not at all, it has a very fresh smell.
Can
I
you
don't think
describe the
they
smell?
ever
I'm
used
curious.
it. Can I describe the smell? Okay, let me try. It smells like fresh house,
Oh, I love that smell.
and it doesn't smell like smoke or anything
It
gross
doesn't
like
smell like
that.
does it smell like new furniture almost?
Yeah, that's what it smell. You know what my favorite smell is? Take a
The plan
guess.
is blocking your face.
No, no, no. Take a guess at what my favorite smell is.
Marriage, y'all wanna?
No, I hate the smell of that. That's why I
Oh,
try to use the
Lasha, guess
fingers.
what? It's
What?
time for me to go eat. You know what that
Okay,
means?
you have to go.
I'm not leaving the stream.
My
Come
favorite
back.
smell is leather. Leather. Like like anything leather. I'll show you
All right,
really,
I'll be
really quick.
back
Okay, go,
soon.
Trev, go. And then I'm
Oh,
going to
wait.
talk about freedom,
All right,
like my leather
bye.
purse. Okay, bye, Trev. Hi, everybody. Thank you for those who stuck around. For those of you who can't stick around, I understand. There's so much to watch out there. What could this Canadian possibly have to say? Well, I wrote, I don't know, it was kind of a parody about YouTube. And if you do not watch a lot of YouTube, this is not the video for you. You have to understand the reason I started the channel, and for those of you that are brave enough to watch why I started the channel, I highly recommend it. Um, so at any rate, thank you for the 2 likes. Those are 2 people that are like-minded and obviously relate to Trevor and I in some manner, so we appreciate it. And I'm going to continue out on my own. So today, this kind of started off as a diary entry, and it's about freedoms. Okay. Tuesday, October the 21st of 2025. I really don't know what I'm writing in the literal sense of pen to paper, cursor writing. I love calligraphy and cursor writing, and there's a difference. There's a real difference. I haven't made any monetary gain. However, one makes YouTube videos about Meghan Markle's cursor writing and her calligraphy. And I was watching this during a trauma. And then I started thinking about influencers and how there were so many influencers that had such an effect on me because being in a wheelchair for that length of time due to corruption really changed my point of view, and I really did fall down a rabbit hole. Hi, thank you. Um, what is freedom? I've thought about it a lot. The confinement to the wheelchair, the inability to get through to the healthcare system, that a doctor breaking his oath and saying nothing is a liability on society. However, when you have careless people in power and they have connections to stay at that level, you have to be somewhat of a sociopath. I didn't come to realize any of this because of Arrested Development. And one of the things I was thinking of about Meghan Markle and her calligraphy is my handwriting started off like this. However, it ended up like that. That's how used to we are. That's how used we are to writing. Oh, the difference is I haven't made, however, one makes on YouTube videos. What is freedom? I've thought about it a lot, and whatever comes to mind without structure. Wait, wait, my stomach grumbles. The wind is blowing my pages. And I'm sitting there on the balcony and the wind is blowing and the pages are going all over the place. And I thought, what the heck is going on? And I was looking up at the sun, not the sun in my room. The sun in my room is right there, but I was literally looking at the sun, and I do believe in God. But what is freedom? I've thought about it a lot. And then I was just so hungry, and the wind is blowing my pages, and whatever I'm holding in my left hand, and um, to my surprise, as Jackie O said during the Natalie Portland film, Jackie, when Jackie was having that conversation with the journalist, and the journalist lied and said that Jackie O never smoked, but I think the poor woman died of lung cancer allegedly. I forget where I was, and all of you who know me, you can stop laughing because you know if my mother was outside, okay, so she would say you're just like your baba. So let me explain. I just got up. I opened the balcony as I went to turn the page, as this is a real page turner. Get it? It's a real page turner. Hi, Cody. Hi. Um, anyhow, so anyhow, I went kaboom, and I like stubbed my toe like Ralph Fiennes did in his role. Um, No, you've probably never heard of this movie, by Harvey Weinstein, and, um, this Ryan Fiennes plays an adult who survived paraphernalia by a Nazi, a female, and then came to become a lawyer and never got over this woman. And Harvey Weinstein, then I start thinking about Harvey Weinstein and Candace Owens and Harvey Speaks. And then I was watching on Tubi one of Harvey Weinstein's songs or one of his movies, and it was called Eight Souls with Julianne Moore, and it was fucking fantastic. He was a genius. And allegedly, Rose McGowan and Ronan Farrow hate his guts. And Woody Allen is not Ronan Farrow's father. So what does this have to do with freedom? My mother is in her room, not a huge fan of mine. Pardon the pun. um, Who do I think I am? Sarah Jessica Bradshaw. Freedom. Every time I went to watch Russell Brand before he was canceled, like how many times? In September of 2023, I remember that very clearly as that was the first live I did on my first YouTube channel, Lasha Rajenko. And it was March the 23rd of 2023, and I took notes on Russell Brand, and I was wearing a burgundy top that day, and I truly thought I looked really ugly, and I didn't. And I remember my first commenter, his name was Ed, and then I wrote freedom with I thought, you know, I was watching Russell Brand and his thing he calls his people stay free, and there's his logo is a bird that farts. And I never understood what the hell, everybody was talking about when he said he was getting close. And I thought, close to what? What is he getting close to? I don't understand. Like, YouTube world is a different reality than we live every day. That's why I said, and so then I start getting involved in YouTube, and I'm watching Colonel Kurtz. No, not the one from Apocalypse Now. Colonel Kurtz on YouTube, who literally tried to save Marilyn Manson's life. I shit you not. And Johnny Depp called her. And that was from 2017. I don't know when she stopped doing it. I really questioned freedom in its definition and what the definition means. And I have no fucking idea what it means, because I'm going to look in my dictionary and find out, like, old school, so I can still use my brain. I have no idea. I have no idea why I am, I will not let go of the dictionary. And freedom comes in many forms. Oh, and when people are influencers and you're vulnerable, be very careful to what you listen to, what truth you take in. And then again, when Russell Brand, he's so close to the truth. He's so close. I thought, what's the fucking truth about what? To whom? You know? And then I was thinking of the MAGA movement and Charlie dying as a quote unquote martyr. And it takes a devil to trick people and divide. And I'm not going to share who I think the devil is. But I also wanted to say here, I watched Victoria Beckham, the Netflix series. And that woman has actual talent. And I was going to wear a wig, like Anna Wartour, or Warlock, or whatever her name is. But yeah, Royal Victoria is beautiful, and all of these stupid, like, and then you've got Megan in the frickin' kitchen doing whatever. Anyways, um, so what is freedom? I'm still writing. I'm not finished, and I'm going to write whatever comes to mind, because there are so many things that aren't free in my life that are free in rich people's lives, and I've been both. And I am so happy because of the corruption that I survived in Canada through the healthcare system. If you want to find out about it, I have a change.org petition up, but you have to search my name, Lasha Rajenko, or you can watch some of my old video. You can watch my video footage. And I want to tell you something. It is a goddamn miracle. Sorry, no blasphemy. It's a gosh darn miracle that I can stretch, and that I actually have, and a lot of people won't say this, but I can spot talent a mile away. I know what I'm good at. And I am very good at surmising what is good YouTube to watch, what isn't. Oh, here's some of me doing my ballet. I taught myself how to do ballet, but I'm not a ballet dancer. I put together, like, I'll take still shots and I'll make a video if it goes like really fast. you know it's really really fun. So anyways, if you've enjoyed any of this, give it a like. Thank you, Barry Man, Tally. Thank you, Cody. And thank you for the 3 people that are watching, and thank you for the 4 likes. And I hope you join our little wrap community, because that was a lot to unwrap. And I want to talk about our freedoms. I have my freedom of speech right now, but I also understand so much more than I did, and I want to write that out in an articulate way. I was nervous about making this video today because it's real and it's raw. And so thank you for listening and taking the time out of your life to do so. And Trevor, now I have to go eat. All right. Do you want me? I've got to go. Do you
I
want to
found the
talk?
tripod.
Okay, I
Hmm.
have to go now, sweetheart.
How long will you be gone for?
Like, I'll call you in 2 hours. I've got to go eat. It's 6:30. I'll
Look,
call you
look
at
how
9.
long it goes.
I gotta go. I gotta
Look how
go. I gotta
long it
go.
is.
I gotta go.
Look how
You,
long it is.
I see it. It's your tripod. Now
I
I
didn't
have
know
to
it was this
go
long.
eat. Good night, Trevor. I'll call you in 2 hours.
Bye, everyone.
I have to go
Thank you
eat.
for watching.
Thank you, Trevor.